Hey guys, we're on day number 25. Today we're focused just on the glutes for a short 12-minute one. You will need one yoga block and that's it. So make sure you have that handy and let's get started. So we're gonna start in our 90-90 position to the left-hand side. So make sure we're facing the left leg, 90 with the knee, 90 with the hips. And if you can't sit upright in this position, have a seat on your block. We're gonna be bending forward over top of the left thigh and doing our dynamic glute stretch or sweeps, going side to side with the stretch and explore the areas that feel most tight. So we're going back and forth between the legs. We'll be here in this 90-90 position for the first chunk of the workout, doing a variety of glute exercises here. And then we'll be on our back for some bridging at the end before we finish with a nice figure 4 stretch. So find the tight spots and get after it. Work on trying to get the back flat with the bum sticking out. So we're working on arching the back here as you move side to side. Okay, and we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So let's 90-90 switch over. So now we've got the right leg. We're facing the right leg, so 90 degrees with both legs and 90 degrees at the hips. We're gonna bring the spine long and forward and move dynamically side to side to stretch the right side glute. So let's go ahead and begin. Here we go. Again, trying to keep the back arched and flat. All right, so we're gonna switch back over to the other side, 90-90 on the other side, and we're doing those good mornings. So we're gonna have the hands up by the head. Again, if you can't sit up right here, you can use the block under the bum. We're gonna try and keep the back flat, and we're going down into as low as you can without rounding the upper back. So we're folding from the hips, here we go. Keep the back nice and flat, sticking the bum out, and up we go. Very normal if you cramp in this back hip. Although now that you've done this program for a little while, that's probably reduced quite a bit. Long and forward, keep the back as straight as you can. Really feel that left glute work while stretching. And off to the other side. So have the torso facing over top of the right side. We're long and forward. Hands up by the head. Let's get ready. Here we go. Near the end here. All right, hardest part, for me at least, of the day is this one here. So back to the left-hand side with the 90-90, and we're gonna be lifting the right leg straight off the ground and kicking back as far as you can. So while you do this, try not to lean and move the torso. So once you're here, let's lift and kick back, but don't move the torso. Keep the torso exactly where it is and just have the leg move. So we're limiting the movement to the hip only and not moving the torso. So chest nice and upright. Let's keep it going. In a perfect world, we do these with the hands off the floor and keep the torso still. So it's better to have less range of motion, but stay perfectly fixed with the torso We're really trying to isolate the movement to just the hip joint without any compensation from the torso. Oh, that's a tough one. Okay, back to the other side. And we're doing the same thing with the left. So growing up playing hockey, I know typical Canadian, but I grew up playing hockey, so hips have always been a mess. Okay, left side, let's go ahead and lift. Back. Back. When I played, the kids didn't have nearly as much support with fitness and mobility and flexibility as they do now. It was all just go, go, go. So I had to work very hard to gain even this low level of hip mobility. Has been many years of work. Same thing with the ankles. Almost there, guys. There we go, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna be on the knees doing hip cars. So hands and knees position here. So make sure the knees are below the hips, wrists are below the shoulders. And we're gonna do big hip circles. So we're gonna go straight to the side first, then rotate and keep the knee high all the way around. And each rep, we're gonna change direction. So let's go out to the left first, rotate, try to have just the hip move. And then let's go back the other way. So kick the leg back and then up and around. Try not to tilt the hips off to the side as you do these, and try to have it so just the hip is moving. Stay nice and still. Change directions each time. Force your body to move through the largest range of motion you can without compensation. Almost there. Okay, and we're gonna switch sides. So this time the right is gonna be doing the moving. So nice and firm on the floor. So while you're moving the right leg, have the right hand and left knee firm in the floor. So you're not shifting off to the side with the hips. So here we go, we're gonna go out to the side first. So out to the side, rotate the foot up and back. Biggest range of motion you can. And go back the other way, kick back first. Keep the leg high and across. Good stuff. Okay, there we go. Okay, grab your block. We're gonna be working on some bridging. So we're gonna lie down on the back, grab your block, and we're gonna take the middle length and firmly place it between the knees and have the feet that distance apart. Make sure your hands can touch your heels, and we're gonna bridge one vertebra up at a time. So try to lift one section of the spine, slowly up as high as you can go, and then lower, keep the hips high, and just lower one bit of the spine at a time, nice and slow. So we're trying to segment and just move up a bit at a time. Keep squeezing the thighs together, and we're gonna press the big toe into the floor as we do these. Down nice and slow, just one part of the spine at a time, and keep squeezing that block together. Segmenting the spine, one piece at a time. Up we go. And for the next one, we're just gonna hold the top of the bridge. So we're gonna bring the hips up, hold the bridge at the top, and we're gonna press the big toes firmly into the floor, squeeze the thighs together, and think about sending the thighs out of the socket, like we're pushing the thighs long and forward. So let's go ahead, bring ourselves up into that bridge. Okay, so from here, squeeze the thighs together, push the big toe into the floor, and think about pushing the thighs long and out of the socket to really get the glutes to squeeze. And we're holding this for the full 40. Give a good max effort on this one. So keep squeezing the block, keep pushing the knees out of the socket, and keep pushing the big toe into the floor. You should start to feel the glutes burn now. Got 15 more seconds there. Hold on tight, keep that height. Squeeze the block, big toe into the floor, thighs out of the socket, keep pushing. Let's go. Almost there. All right. And let's come on down. We're gonna do a figure 4 stretch. So let's take the left foot and drape it across the right knee. While you're doing this stretch, try to keep your back with a slight arch. So there should be a little bit of an arch under the back, and then go ahead and grab the right leg and pull it in toward the chest. But make sure you've got that little bit of an arch in the back. So you should be able to fit your hand, fit your fingers underneath your back. So we don't want to round out and lift the tailbone. Keep the back flat and pull the knee into the chest to stretch that left glute. So our last movement for today, just have one round on the left, one round on the right. We're out of here. Keep pulling the knee to the chest. Keep the back nice and flat. Feel the left glute stretch like crazy. Okay, and we can switch sides. So now right foot is gonna go on the left knee. Maintain that little bit of arch. And then we can grab the left knee and pull into the chest for a nice light glute stretch to finish us off today. So here we go. Keep the back with that little bit of an arch. So try not to smush the spine into the floor. Tailbone should stay in contact with the ground. Just pull. Okay, that is time. Another quick one. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.